Mic check, mic check, mic check. Fire emojis in the chat box if you can hear me. Fire emojis in the chat box if we are live today. It's Taco Tuesday, and no, Taco Bell, you can't mute me because my name is not LeBron. Taco Bell, you cannot mute me because my name is not LeBron. I can say Taco Tuesday all day long. All day long. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. Welcome. Hit that like button if you have not. Subscribe if you have not. Hit the bell so you can be notified if you have not done so already. Hit the bell so you can be notified if you have not done so already. Again, Taco Tuesday, everybody. Taco Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Give a few shout outs before we get started. What up, Big Unk? I see you. Jared, Lisa, C. Iron, P. Brown, I see you. Bazel, 86 Ghost, Bazel. Another name change, unless that's a burner account. Marcus. I see you. What's good? My video not working? Big Unk say my video not working. Hold on. I see myself good. Y'all see me? Let's see what's wrong with the video. Why my video not working? I don't know. Looks good on my end. Video looks good on mine. Let me check my YouTube out. What up, Zeke? Looks good on my YouTube. Maybe that was that little delay. Because I do kind of delay it a little bit before I come on. I let the delay come down. Oh, okay. Yeah, I delay it a little bit before I pop in, Big Unk. I let the delay come in a little bit. That's what that is. All right, so let's start. Let's wrap this thing on up. Let's get started. All right. Today's topic, left guard. Who's going to start there and why? But before we do that, let's get to our Notary gang from yesterday. Marcus Payne, Will G, and Teresa Bailey again. We got a host of, a little small group of participants that come in. So we need to start getting some more in the Notary gang. And what we're doing is, and if you don't know what the Notary gang is it's the first three people that kind of jump in when these go live and put in hashtag Notary gang. And again, I say this every day, even if you're not in the first three, please come in and do hashtag Notary gang. Because what that does for me is, and it's really a favor to me, it lets me know that YouTube alerted you guys that either the stream is live or that the stream is up and it's about to go live. And that's what it did for me. And that's what it does for me. It lets me know that YouTube did its job to let you guys know that, hey, the stream went live or that I posted something that a stream is about to happen. And that's what the Notary gang is for. And so if you're one of the first three to come in and do that, I recognize you on the show after you do it on. But I still want everybody to come in and once you get in to do hashtag Notary gang, so I'll know that, hey, YouTube did its part to get whatever content I have to you guys. All right. So that's how that works, and that's what that is. So again, shout out to Marcus Payne, Will G, and Teresa Bailey. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, moving up. So we can slide on into our matter of fact, before we get into our topic, let's bring this back to me. And and we'll kind of talk about this if decide to call in. If you decide to call in, if you don't, let me put this up here real quick. Just give me 1 second. All right. So we'll add this to the topics if you want to call in. Rashad Bateman's hurt. again. I'm going to just leave it at that. Rashad Bateman's hurt again. All right, now back to the topic again. If you want to talk about it when you call in, please do so. If not, I understand. Rashad Bateman's hurt again. All right, the topic is who's going to start at left tackle. I'm going to start at left guard and why. And we'll kind of get to our Jane Doe coming up today. The first one being from Big Reg. Living Big with Big Reg. If you don't follow Big Reg, please do so. Once I switch over to the Jane Doe coming up today, you'll see his actual YouTube channel. So please go over there and give Big Reg a follow. And here it is. Living Big with Big Reg says, while I know everybody's going to pick Ben Cleveland, to win the left guard position, I offer a different choice. The rookie left tackle, Saleh. And we shortened it down to Saleh because his name is extremely long. And you'll see his name shortly in the graphic, but we're going to go with Saleh right now. Saleh in college proved to have good feet and strong enough to hang with the big guys. While Cleveland is a great fit for a power run scheme, we are moving away from heavy sets, and Saleh will be a better choice to pull across the line on stretch plays, reverses, and can get out and block on screens to the running back. Our left tackle spot is solidified, and I believe right tackle is okay with Faalele as the second option. Saleh will provide something different at the guard position and be a great pairing next to Linderbaum and Stanley. I believe Saleh has a higher ceiling than Cleveland, while possibly being ready to match Cleveland's floor. Only time will tell, but my pick is Saleh. So I appreciate you, Big Reg, for jumping in with the Jane Doe coming of the day. Your name will go on to the wheel at the end of the month with a chance to win a prize pack from Jane Doe. But that's not all. I picked 2 comments for today. The second comment comes from last month's winner, which we hadn't, heard from yet, but we know we're going to hear from him. We already know. We know. It's Jeremiah W. And Jeremiah's comment says, Big Country is the favorite in my opinion, and Big Country is Ben Cleveland. He is just huge, first of all, and incredibly strong. He's had decent days against Aaron Donald and Cam Hayward down the stretch. Aaron Donald with the Rams, Cam Hayward with the Steelers. The past 2 years, Powell stepped up and took the spot last year and parlayed that into a great paycheck. So there's no shame in my opinion in losing that battle. And again, and before I finish reading his statement, when you have O-line play, when a guy wins the job, no matter what's behind him, you want to leave that guy there because you want those 5 guys to form chemistry. You don't want to dink and tinker with that lineup. You want when 5 guys get in there, you want to keep those same 5 guys to get chemistry. You want those guys to get as great a chemistry as possible. So there was no need to pull Cleveland out just to let him play. I mean, not pull Cleveland. There was no need to pull Powers out just to let Cleveland play unless somebody got hurt or somebody needed a rest, down the stretch. There was no reason to tinker with those 5 guys just to say, hey, Cleveland needs to play. So I understand, when Cleveland didn't win the job, there was no need to just put him in there to see what he can do. I understand that completely. So Powers, won the job for whatever reason, and he parlayed that into a paycheck. So I understand that completely, and I agree with the coaches not just putting Ben Cleveland in there just because. Even though he did good when he played versus the Steelers. The pattern of third-year guys emerging at guard here is pretty long at this point. I believe that he will be coached up and physically matured enough to show the potential that he has shown in flashes. A lot like the other third-year guys around here. I expect a big jump from Cleveland, Bateman, Owe, and Matabike. So appreciate you, Jeremiah. And again, your name will also go on the wheel at the end of the month to be considered for the Jane Doe comment of the month. And again, appreciate you and Big Reg for your comments. So again, thank you for your contribution for today's show. And we'll get to, what I think about the topic, and, if we have any callers at the end, we'll do so. A few more shout outs. Big Unc, Yolanda B, appreciate you for joining. Zeke again. I see a new name on there. Cash Crazy 808. Appreciate you for joining. And who else? Who else we got? I think that's all I see that I can see scrolling so far. All right, my picks. And obviously, I have a little graphic to go whatever. First up, Ben Cleveland. And again, I threw the love-hate PFF up there with him. So, Ben Cleveland in 2021, he had a PFF grade of 55.8, played 367 snaps. And then in 2022, which was last year, he had a PFF grade of 67.6. He only had 92 snaps. Only played in 2 games last year. Only played in 2 games. The year before that, played in about 8 games, a lot more snaps. And, even though his number was up last year, he played in a lot more snaps the year before that as a rookie. And again, last year really started off bad for him. Reported late, didn't pass the conditioning test right off, got in the doghouse because of that, and then he allowed Powers to win that job, and it just was downhill from him from there. So it's crazy. It's really, really, really crazy. He got in Harbaugh's doghouse, allowed Powers to win the job, get some chemistry with Linderbaum and Stanley, and Powers parlayed that into a nice check from another team. So, and I made a video when the year started, before all that transpired, like, hey, Ben Cleveland, it's your job to lose. And I felt that then, and recycle that to this year. Now I feel that again is this year. It's your job to lose. He lost it last year, and I still feel the same position. It's his job to lose. He has to do stuff to lose the job. I don't think anybody can just take it from him. It's his job to lose. Second option, John Simpson. New guy, and obviously, he's in a Raiders outfit right here. John Simpson. And I don't think this guy is really an option unless Ben Simpson wets the bed. In 2020, 45.8 grade from PFF, 252 snaps. 2021, 52.6 grade, 1,112 snaps. He started the whole year for the Raiders that year. And then last year, 59.5 grade, 181 snaps. Again, if you're any familiar with school or you got kids in school, none of these are passing grades. And then we can say the year he fully started, which is 2021, 52.6, not passing grade. When I was in school, passing was 70, and they've lowered the bars now, passing to 60, and these still ain't passing. So hopefully we won't have to use John Simpson. Hopefully. Moving on to the next guy, and this is Saleh. This is the guy Big Reg talked about, and obviously his numbers come from college. Come from college. So as a freshman, 2019, 58.2. He only played 35 snaps, so that's a learning curve. We're not really gonna hold that against him and whatnot. As a sophomore, 70.8, played in 332 snaps. So probably played as a rotational piece that year. 332 snaps, and probably played in 10 games. So that's probably 30 snaps a game. They probably played 14 games, honestly, because Oregon's normally a postseason team. Not whether it's a big game, a bowl game or not, but they probably played 13, 14 games. So he probably was a rotational guy, and when somebody got hurt, he probably was the next man up. 2021, part-time starter, maybe got hurt, 63.8, so his play declined, went down. Then his last year there was his best grade and his most snaps. Played well. The one thing that really stands out was that play against Carter, where Carter just basically suplexed him. But again, that's Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter did that to SEC guys. So we don't really want to hold that one play against Saleh, because Jalen Carter did that to any and everybody. So don't hold that one play against him and think he sucks, because Jalen Carter basically picked him up and put him in his back pocket. So again, and that was at tackle. Good point with Reg saying moving him to guard. So I never thought about that. That's a good point Reg brought to us today. Moving him to guard, he may have the athleticism to do more of the outside zone and inside zone stuff. Whereas Cleveland is more going to be of a brute guy. Cleveland probably would fit the power and the counter stuff. It depends on what Monken wants to do. If we're going to be more stretch and inside zone, Saleh may be an option. We'll see. But I never thought about moving Saleh to guard as an option. Maybe that's something they tinker with. But we'll see. And last but not least is a name that nobody really seems to bring up. This guy right here, Pat McCarry. Nobody really seems to bring up Pat McCarry. McCarry is, excuse me, a name that really I think we all as Ravens fans take this dude for granted. What up, Hendo? I think we really, really take Pat McCarry for granted. And his numbers are all as a Raven. These are not college numbers. 2019, 70.5, 431 snaps. That's situational playing. 2020, 66.9. Obviously, that went down. Situational playing, 554 snaps. 2021, a significant upgrade in snaps. I think he played a lot of left tackle that year, I think. He played a lot of everywhere in 2021, 66.1, and playing a bunch of different positions. I'll take that, honestly. Playing a bunch of different positions and not really set in one spot. I'll take that. And then in 2022, playing, that was last year. Where did McCarry play a lot last year? Because Stanley was back. Powers won the left guard spot. Where did McCarry play a lot last? Where did he get those snaps last year? Help me out, chat box. Help me out. Where did McCarry play enough to get 378 snaps last year? Was it right tackle when Moses went down some? Because I don't remember him playing enough to get that many snaps. But still graded out at 73.3, so that's not bad. I'm kind of filibustering, waiting to see y'all answer if y'all got an answer. Because I don't remember him playing a lot or playing enough to get that many snaps. But I guess he did. But again, he's the forgotten guy. He's the swing tackle. He's the swing guard at left tackle and right guard. Okay, I mean left tackle and right tackle. I see Jeremiah dropped it in there. I just don't remember him playing that much. Because it ain't like we blew people out and was pulling people. So at tackle, okay, appreciate it. At tackle, got it. Left and right tackle, gotcha. Appreciate y'all, appreciate it. So I guess I'll go back and look at it more on because PFF will tell me where he played at. I just didn't want to dig that deep. I didn't want them to corrupt my brain too much more. So but again, like I was saying, he's the forgotten person. He's the forgotten guy at tackle. Well, at O-line, honestly. We'll see. So, and I'll put a little poll up. Let me put this poll up. Let's put this poll up, and then we'll go to the phone lines. One second. Let me add this poll, and then we'll go to the phone lines. So we got options. Macari. Sala. I'm definitely not trying to spell his name out. And Simpson. Alright, there we go. Let's slide over here to the phone line real quick.
The conference has been locked.
All right. P.
Hey, what's going on, Coach? How you feeling today, man?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just real quick with the topic, I forgot about some of those guys that was on the line because I was definitely going to say Ben Cleveland should definitely get that spot, but now that you think about it, yeah, I don't know, man. It's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. I guess best person win. Whoever got the most experience, whoever went through training camp. But like you said, keep that line solid. Don't all that in and out. Let them guys get on that field, grow to know each other, and whoever the best five is, put the best five out there and let something bond injury happen. That would be my decision. But I got one question for you, Coach. Did you catch the press conference today?
The pre-practice?
Yeah.
Or after?
Bruh, did you see Matabike?
Yeah, I saw it.
I don't remember him being that big.
He
My
didn't like
boy
he was
looks
busting out of that shirt.
Whoa, he looks. Coach, if he can put it together mentally, because it looked like he physically got it. If he's still been training with Aaron Donald, when I saw him, that's who I saw. Aaron Donald. I was like, God, I said, man, the BK looked like he came with like a house this season. Like, I remember him being that cut up, man. I mean, the dude looked like he'd been bench pressing trucks or something over the summertime. Something, man. I don't know, but he looked like he ready. If he could get it together mentally.
His upper shoulder area looks it looks different. It looks
Definitely.
like he'll be able to press guys at a different level. Like that movement they use on the sled, it looks like he's been doing this all summer.
That's it.
That's what it looks
I know
like.
he always been a big guy, but like I don't remember his upper body looking like that. Like his chest, his arms, his traps, all that stuff does look. He definitely been in the gym. And like you said, man, I think that dude, you want to see him pressing dudes out with one hand, finding the ball carriers or finding the quarterback, and he might wreck house.
Right.
Oh my goodness, man. But I ain't gonna hold you up, Coach. I just wanted to say that. And then for the offensive line, man, I was thinking Ben Cleveland but I forgot about the other guys. Honestly, that was there. So I don't know. That's a hard decision, man. Again,
I got a question for you before you get out. What do you think about Bateman being injured again? Does it bother you?
Are they saying it's an injury or because this is how Harbaugh put it? Because I watched the press conference earlier while I was at work on the break. They said he got a cortisone shot for healing purposes. But cortisone shots are made to disguise pain. I never heard them to help heal anything.
I got cortisone shots, and keep in mind, mine are nothing like professional sports.
Right.
Is for pain purposes.
Exactly.
To help me with
I've
pain.
never heard of. Right. I've never heard of cortisone helping to heal anything.
Right.
But I'll say this: if he hurt, they need to stop. I don't want to use the word I want to use, but messing around, and they need to go ahead and try to slam the door on D-Hop. Even if they gotta give him another 15 mil like they did. I don't care. You can't play around with shit.
Yep.
The team is built too good right now. You in too good of a pace right now to mess around and let one injury mess up your year.
Yep.
So
I agree.
They need to go get D-Hop. If it ain't D-Hop, they need to trade for somebody. And I ain't talking about trade for no 3-tier, 4-tier. You need to go get that dude, whoever it is.
I agree.
To put them across from Odell. Because if Bateman go down, then you got Odell, you got Zay. Now, and again, I ain't got no problem with Duvernay, even your boy Prochet. I like Prochet too, just as much as you do. Honestly, I just don't think he's been given enough of a chance. But anyway, but you got to go get somebody. You can't play around with this year. The team is too loaded. This is a surprise year. I think he's gonna have like you said yesterday. Can't remember what show you said it in, but the 2019 numbers ain't gonna have nothing compared to what they can do this year, because it's gonna be like another surprise all over again.
Yep.
Nobody's gonna know what to expect from the Ravens offense. So putting up the numbers, 2019 gonna look like pennies compared to what I think these guys can do this year. But they gotta put the pieces there. Gotta
have all the horses ready.
If he hurt and they don't think he's gonna be ready to go week 1, go get somebody.
Yep.
It ain't gotta be D-Hop. It would be wonderful if it is, because we know what D-Hop can do. But they gotta go get somebody. Trade, whatever. As much as we like PQ, man, if you even gotta get rid of PQ, dump him.
I appreciate you, man. Appreciate it.
All right, Coach. Have a good one, man. I'm gonna keep listening to the show.
You too.
All right.
So, shout out to Malik too for I don't know if I mentioned it last night or yesterday. Appreciate Malik for dropping the 5 yesterday. He didn't have a message, but he did. Appreciate you, Malik, for dropping the 5 yesterday. Appreciate it. Also, Jared dropped 2 yesterday. He said left guard and right tackle makes him nervous, but we will see.
Donations.
So I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna shout them out.
Donations.
Also, Chocolate Lady Cap dropped 10 yesterday. She said, I hope this helps. So I appreciate you for dropping 10 yesterday. Thank you. And that was our donations from yesterday that came through I think they were tips. So if you want your stuff read on screen, you go through the tip jar. Hit the pin comment, go through the tip jar. And even if you do it off screen, like when I'm not live, I'll come back and kind of do it like this. Because I just straight up missed Malik's yesterday. So I wanted to come back and do it. And while I was doing Malik's, I decided to go ahead and run through Jared's and Chocolate Lady Caps. Even though I know Chocolate Lady Caps was done during screen. I don't remember if I did Jared's, but I know I completely missed Malik's yesterday. So I want to go back and make sure I hit those. Let's see what's the results of the poll before we get out of here. Let's check the results of the poll. Results of the poll, end poll. It should pop up down there at the bottom. Let's see. Ben Cleveland, 67%, 28 votes. Simpson with 3. I thought Simpson was going to get 0, but Ben Cleveland gets 67% of your votes. 28 of you guys voted, so I appreciate you guys for doing so. Yeah, I think I got to go with Ben Cleveland. Like I said earlier, man, I think it's his job to lose. Where we at? Got me up here. Yeah, it's his job to lose. And so it is what it is. And I got to go find some more information about this Bateman stuff, man, because I'm disappointed, man. And I know you can't. He's not Wolverine. He don't have antimanium in his skin. But he hasn't. Has he played 17 games yet? Has he played 17 games yet? I don't know. And I'm not gonna crap on his name. But our time is now. And I'm gonna leave it at that right there. But hey, I appreciate you guys for coming through. What up, Raven C, Will G, Yolanda again, Clock. I appreciate you. And again, our comment of the day came from Jeremiah W and from Living Big with Big Reg. And if you don't follow more Sip the Tally, please go do so. If you are a YouTuber, you know that they kind of lowered their what's the word I want to use? They kind of lowered their standards to get into the partner program. They're calling it their partner program light. And so you need 500 subs, you need 3,000 watch hours, and a few other things. And it's their partner program light, which will allow you to do super chats and super stickers and any other things where people can like donate to your channel. You still need the basic so that you can monetize like through ads and stuff like that. But if you get 500 subscribers, which more Sip the Tally has, 3,000 watch hours, which we're 2,000 and something, so we're gonna ramp that up here in the next couple of weeks, and then we can get into the YouTube partner program light over there, so we can start ramping that thing up for the season. So go over there, subscribe to more Sip the Tally, and do that for your boy, and we'll be about this thing, man. See you guys tomorrow at 5:30 Eastern, 4:30 Central. And we'll round out the week with Ravens Daily. And I appreciate everybody for coming through. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. And tell somebody you love them. Peace.